Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our product development Scrum. Today, just like usual, we are going to have our Scrum starting from discussion, and then we'll report our stages on our SLA and campaigns, basically. So for today, um, I received Gabriel couldn't attend because he had some a bit sick today, so get well soon for him. And also Zay is not coming as well. I think he's going to be late for about 45 minutes. And as well as Zio also like has still he still had some fever, so he couldn't come as well. So let's start with our discussion then. So there are several discussions. Maybe first we are going to this one, yeah, from Kabayo leadership in PD. So basically Kabayo have nominated me and Nadia um, to basically set something to get newly onboarded member familiar with the tools and workflow, and also like to make sure culture of transparent written documentation is adopted by each member of PD. So basically, me and Nadia had already a discussion regarding this, and we can see this paper basically. So we are planning to do something like orientation after our intern, basically. So if somebody had already like passed a trial, we will have like some kind of orientation for them. So as we can see, candidates will use 3 days of their first intern period to like observe our like discussion, our like the company wide things, and then product development chapter specifically through what is it through our like resources, assets, team structure, workflow, tools, and product development chapter. Basically, our whole documentation, and then also set a pairing session maybe if they need to with us as well. And then in the fourth day, we will use to evaluate to them. So we will like create a small like meeting for an hour and a half. Then me and Nadia will kind of start asking them questions to make sure that we are actually have in the same page, to make sure that the knowledge that we want them to have regarding the chapter and how to work in this chapter is equals for all of them basically. So the evaluation will be like question and answer with real cases. So for example, um, how much the interval time that we need to reply to our Trello or Slack and so on. And then because it's really PD specific as well, and also like giving the updates daily in our like projects and so on, and also like the Git best practices for example back end and front end developer. Where should we create a new branch? When should we do a pull request, and when we should do code review with Kabayo as a CTO, and so on and so on. So that's for the fourth day, and then um, we expect them to like have this, we are all on the same page in this fourth day after we give them like question and answer and clarify several things with them. So in we will keep continuing to observe how their performance will be in this in upcoming 2 weeks. Then we will like have like short re-evaluation for them, giving them feedbacks on how like 2 weeks how they do basically in these 2 weeks. Are they like replying fast enough in the Trello and so on and so forth? Are they like giving their updates in their activity and so on and so forth, and etc. 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 So actually, that's what we discuss with. That's what I discuss between me and Nadia. See, do you guys have any like opinion or questions regarding this? Maybe first I'd like to ask Coffee D first for this one.
Right. So this one is mentorship, yeah.
Yeah, mentorship basically.
I think the flow itself is already okay. I just need to know like when the expectation towards the interns results like during presentation actually because I think for a while like there are already like two or three batches that I've observed that the interns don't really know what is expected from them during the presentation. Like, is it what is the difference between activity and the results and so on and so forth? Is it all going to be oriented as well?
It could be as well, kak. Kak, lah, kok. Jadi awkward. Yep, that's why I think, we need to include that as well. I think. Yep, this is missing right now in here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Mhm.
from what, yeah, there's a lot of cases where interns just present and then they present their ideas, and but they don't really know that they're expected to present the results as opposed to the ideas themselves. And maybe do we have like sample like this is just sharing from the other chapter, right?
Mhm.
In other chapters, some interns do not have any like new idea, right?
Mhm.
To do it to do during the internship period. Do we have like sample projects or stock project that we want to do, but then it can be delegated to intern later on if the interns do not know what to do? For example, like the project that you're doing right now with Dan and also
Zay.
Zay, right?
Uh-huh.
That's actually one thing that we wanted to do, but after a while, then we can do it because there's also Zay as well. Do we have that kind of stock projects? Because in BI and HR, I think there are.
There are none
Thank you.
in.
Is there?
Okay.
Yeah, in PD, is there?
We can actually make it go since there are lots of like kind of bugs actually in our application. So we can actually like make a lot of like things to do basically.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
actually we can actually find a lot of things to do
Yes,
in PD. Yeah.
but
Yep.
for bugs, right?
Yep.
Is it permissible for interns to just do on bugs, or they have to like make a feature?
I think it's better if they make a feature see instead of solving
Yeah, so
bugs.
that's why
Yep.
we need the stock features
Yep.
that we want to do. Like, for example, one thing, Project Senja. Previously, we
Mhm.
haven't successfully completed it, right?
Yep. Yep.
Maybe that can be one of the list, and then like, I don't know, there's are some features, other features that can be stock.
Yep.
Because yeah, we have to understand as well. Sometimes the interns expectation towards the internship is all a bit different.
Okay. Okay. Noted, Ko. This is going to be our input as well. Thank you, Kofidi, for this. For other members, do you guys have any like any addition to this? Maybe to Rafael or Dan, basically. Do you
Actually,
guys?
I want to add something,
Yep.
but it's to Fidi actually. Fidi, what do you think about the flow itself? Like, is there anything that needs to be changed, or it's like applicable to be implemented? What do you think?
Uh, so the trial period for PD is 2 weeks, yeah, like the trial period.
It's actually 1 week, Ko.
1 week. So where is it in the list?
Oh, this
Oh,
actually
it's a summary, yeah, this one.
this actually after we pass a trial to become intern.
Oh, okay.
This is new onboarding, Fidi, bukan not the trial, not
I
the tutoring
see. Yeah,
trials.
the presentation that I meant previously was for the trial presentation. A lot of
Oh,
interns
okay.
actually fails at trial presentation because they don't know the expectation as well, right?
Okay. So that's for itu ya in trial section ya. But how
But
about? Yep.
if for the mentorship after mentorship, then this is the case. The evaluation for performance in 2 weeks is in other chapters there it's a bit longer because sometimes maybe it's maybe it can be like 1 month after the trial. Why is it 2 weeks? Like, what are the considerations? Are they expected to like give results in 2 weeks or something like that?
Mm, not really. We just think that probably 2 weeks will be enough. Probably
Two
like
weeks after they pass the trial program, yeah.
yeah, after pass the trial program. So starting the internship actually.
Okay. Yeah. Just make sure that we have a like a solid metrics of evaluation that we can like objectively checklist shit
Oh,
stuff
is
like that.
there no proper rubric yet?
There is a proper rubric for the trial
Mm-hmm.
candidate, but not. I think for the mentorship, not that. Yeah.
Nope. Do you have any suggestion for those metrics score?
Yeah. For example, like if the expected output is that in 2 weeks, they have to be able to already complete at least one milestones, something like that, or
Okay, okay.
But overall, yeah, pretty good lah, Masya. If you and this for mentorship, so I believe in the leadership level, they try to separate the definition of mentor, coach, and also trainer. Is this mentor? What kind of mentor is this mentor? Like, is it like technical aspect or more like the leadership stuff or both?
For this, I think it's more on like uh, leadership stuff
I
because
see.
we want them to like basically like help others help themselves. So basically, this mentoring session would be like so they can fit well in the product development workflow like that, Siko. So
Mm,
it's not more in the technical side, see, to be.
okay.
I think it's not really mentorship, if I can like be specific. It's actually as written as coach and trainer actually,
Oh,
PD.
coach, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
The coach is the one who adjusts someone to the chapter. That's why I was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Because for mentorship, I think I've seen the list of the mentors from PD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's coach and trainer actually,
Yeah,
not really
coach, yeah, coach
mentorship.
and trainer.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Okay,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
because coach and trainer deals with the technical stuff and also the accustoming the interns towards the process in PD
Mm-hmm.
chapter. For mentorship, it's more like preparing someone to become a full time or VCL or CL stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep, yep.
Okay then. I think I missed that one as well. Okay. I'll learn more about that topic as well, guys. Okay. Is there anything else that we want to discuss regarding this matter? So we can try to implement this in our next batch then, yeah. I will also take up by regarding this as well and see what's his thinking about this plan as well. Yeah. Okay. Noted. Okay. Let's move to another discussion. Okay, next is actually from Kabaya as well regarding Zio and Amelia's engagement in communication has reduced productivity. This also affect other team members' work. Does Amelia and Zio here? No. Okay. I think we can skip this part, yeah. Or is there anyone want to like discuss this one?
Or perhaps we can discuss it like how do you like what about the other member things about this kind of topics, like the do you also feel the disengagement of Zio and also Amelia in
Right.
PD?
For this one, maybe specifically for Zio and Amelia as well. I think the mentors or trainers or coach can specifically talk with them regarding this one, do a one-on-one like a buddy pairing. Uh, and let's see their results. I mean, let's see their response. I thought Amelia was recognized this morning from Kabayo.
Yep.
Uh, but for me myself, I'm also a bit disengaged from PD lately. Although, yeah, fortunately, I'm not really work. I'm only working with Chris right now in my campaign. So yeah, to the others maybe who works with them.
Yep. Actually, I feel a bit like disengaged with Zio to be honest. Like these several weeks, probably because of like he had his own finals. Also, he's really sick right now.
COVID.
He's really sick right now. So yeah, I'll reach out to him again later on to ask him about stuff and so on. Probably to Nadia because I know like you are the Amina's mentor. Yeah. How's your opinion regarding this?
Yeah, for this matter, I have talked this kind of topic with Amelia before regarding her communication with other members. So she's been currently been trying to fix it up. I saw also I noticed her doing some testing and also some engagement with other people, like the clients and also the users for certain projects, which are actually good. And also, um, I I I did some observation before during the testing as well. and I already gave her like feedbacks for the improvements, and she's currently been like fixing it well actually. So yeah, hopefully she will keep that up. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. How about other members? Probably to Rafael first.
I feel like about, yeah, like what you said, Chris. Lately, kayak Zio has not uh, been engaged, but I feel like that's because, like what you said also about, he's
Yeah.
been sick, and that's very understandable.
Mhm.
And his finals also, yeah. I feel like Zio being disengaged in this case is understandable.
Yep, yep, yep. Probably I will just talk more about with him later on there, getting this. So yeah, probably to Dan. Do you have anything to add? Maybe
To Zio, I'm not sure.
no. Yeah,
I just want to ask, like, is he like COVID positive?
yeah, I think so.
As far as as far as I'm reading, there my antigen test returns positive.
Yep,
Well, not sure what to say. Probably he's like too sick and
yep, yep, yep.
not sure, or scared or something. So probably that's why well, his
Yep.
productivity decreased.
Yep.
I mean, what? Not sure what to say.
Okay, so for Zio, if you're watching this video, good get well soon to you. And yeah, after that, let's rock. Stay strong,
Yeah,
stay
wish him
strong.
the best.
Wish you all the best. Okay, that's it. Yeah, for this topic. Yeah, so I'm going to like have a talk with Zio, like sharing things and so on and so forth. And yeah, hopefully he can get well soon as well, and we can have back him and communicate better lah. Okay, let's continue to the next topic. Actually, this is the topic that I asked Bayu in a code review yesterday. So, how to avoid conflict on PRs to dev and staging. So basically, right now, this is more onto the developers themselves. So, right now we are like, if we are making a feature, we start making the branches from master branch, and after we develop it, the feature done, right? And then we push the our local commits to our remote repository feature branch. And the feature branch will be used to we do PR to development. Wah, kok video udah siap nih.
What?
And then from the feature, we will like do pull request to development. And then usually this causes a lot of like conflicts basically because there are lots of development going on in development, like the features in development, but there is none in the master. So there are some kind of like conflicts between them. And so when I asked Kabayu regarding this, and also in the staging as well, so feature to staging, so feature to development and feature to staging. So when I asked Kabayu about this, like, so he suggests that we need to make sure all our project is all our staging and development is aligned with the master basically. So it really like mirroring our master. So he suggests that we can like recreate our staging and development branch once a month, basically once a month. So we can sync it with master basically. So let's see. I use the same flow but delete development and staging branch regularly and create from master. It, so probably to you first, Kofidi, what do you think about this idea?
Actually, do you know why the PR is always conflicting?
Um, from my experience, because like there is an update for a feature in development but not in the master and so on and so forth.
That shouldn't be a problem actually. The only problem with that is actually if we merge the development to staging without completing the one in development, there will be bugs, right? But I think the issue is because if you merge to master and staging and development separately, the commit hash will be different. No,
Oh,
and then if the
okay.
commit hash is different, like because usually if we merge from development to staging, staging to master, the commit hash will be like the same, right? It will be in line. But then if you merge to these three separately, it will diverge. The tree will diverge. The commit tree will diverge. Does it make sense?
Yep, it makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, I'm a bit interested. Like, then I think you have a lot of experience in this. Like, usually, what is the flow for pushing to master? Usually, for my case, I push the feature branch that is already like correct to staging, and then from staging to master. What's
Okay.
your process usually?
There are many processes here, but the one I like is like you create a new feature branch for a master,
Yep.
because in the end you are going to merge into master, because that's the final. You have to
Yep.
merge into production. Okay, so
Yep.
you create the feature bench from master, you
Yep.
develop your stuff there, blah blah blah, write
Yep.
code, testing,
Correct.
whatever, and then you merge into development.
Yep.
Then you see on the development server how is it behaving, if there is any bug, whatever, the
Yep.
thing. Usually after you say that, okay, I finished this, everything is working on
Yep.
development, then you go merge the same feature branch into staging. Okay, if you have a staging server, and then
Yep.
you test it on the staging. But then if also on the staging is okay, you merge the same feature branch into master. You don't usually People don't really merge staging into master, because sometimes in staging there are different, I don't know, environment variables which can go in conflict with master,
Mhm.
and then you can just ruin a bit master, the production server. So I would suggest, like, if you created the branch from master, then you merge the same branch into master
Mm.
after you tested everything.
I see. So the point is the I think the issue before was because this is the case. If you already push into to master, there will be a commit uh of merging, right? Merging into master from the feature branch,
Uh-huh.
right? And then you want to create a new feature like feature B, and you create a new branch from master. Then
Okay.
the merging from the previous feature to master cannot be pushed properly to development
Well, then you
because
will have to synchronize development with your feature branch.
I see. Yeah, that's the case actually.
You
So
can like get the development on your machine, you update to have the latest commits on your machine again, then you
yep.
go on your feature branch and you merge or rebase, depends how
Yes.
you want, development onto your feature branch, and then you will
Yes.
have the
Yes.
same stuff.
Yeah.
you,
But you
you
have to
resolve
rebase
you
to a
res-
point.
and you just have to
Uh
resolve the conflicts.
yeah, but that's the thing. There will always be conflicts if we use that method. No.
Well, not always. I mean, for example, I was working on mobile notifications in
Uh
the
huh.
past few days, and it only happened once when I did the final merge for Nadia so she can test the payout alteration.
Uh huh.
And I just had to solve the conflicts, and then everything was fine.
I see. Yeah, solving the conflict is also fine, but the thing is, I don't know. Yeah, there are a lot of ways, but in that case, I if I imagine the branches, it will always diverge if we PR the feature branch to each of the individual masters, staging and also development.
Well, that means that master branch is really desynchronized from staging
Yes,
and development. I mean, you can like create the same two branches again from master, but I think you will have to spend time on configuring again. I don't know, setting environment variables or whatever.
I see. Yeah, I think simply like I'll try to visualize what I am imagining, right? So it's in the PD discussion. So for example, we initially the master staging and development is the same, has the same commits, right? It's at the same point.
Mhm.
Uh, where is the thing? Ah, this one, yeah. Okay, let's say master, staging, and then development, and then we pull the master to a feature branch. So feature will be the same as master, right?
Yes.
And then we merged, and then it's done, feature A. And then we merge this into master development, let's say, and then it works fine. So the commit will be like, uh, the commit will be merge feature A to development.
Okay.
And then same thing with the staging, right? Merge feature A to staging. And this feature will also have it's a different commit hash, no?
Yeah, when you merge on each
Yeah.
branch is a different
Yes.
commit
Different
hash,
commit
of course.
hash. And then when you you want to create a feature B, you will have a feature B which is feature B is at the point of this merge feature
Yes,
A
of
to
course.
master, right?
Yes, of course, because it's already the feature A is now
Yes.
production.
Yes, yes, yes. And then like if you want to push it back to push the feature B to development, there will always be conflict with this commit, with the
Mm,
commit for feature A to master and merge feature A to development. No.
Not always. It depends. If you like change some feature A,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the feature A is, I don't know, changing the same
Changing
file
the
as
same
you
file. Yes, correct.
with feature B, then yeah, of course it's going
Yes,
to be a
yes,
conflict, then you have to rebase, correct.
yes, correct.
But
But
if feature A is in a different file than feature B, then no, everything's going to be
yep,
perfect.
yep. If it's a different file, there will be no conflict. But if it's the same feature, there will be conflict. But if with the, that's the thing. So the
You will have
initial,
to fix the conflicts by yourself.
yes, you have to always fix the conflicts. Conflict. That's the point. So with this scheme, the conflict will always like if it's on the same file, then yeah. But in the scheme, the previous scheme, like if we pull the development to staging and staging to master, the branch will always be linear.
Yeah, that's also correct. Like
Yeah.
you can also recreate after you merge the thing into master, you
Yes.
can
Yes.
recreate staging and development.
Yes. Correct.
Well, I'm not sure
So
how much time is going to take that if you have like, I don't know, like separate, let's say environment dot env for
yeah, the
each.
.env is a bit different, right? I don't know. Usually the scheme that I use is the pulling thing, but yeah, what Dan mentioned is also correct. Like with this scheme, because there is a different commit hash for this one, if there is a same file, it will diverge, and conflict is inevitable in a sense.
I think it's much more like less time to solve the conflict than recreating the same
Mm.
two branches
And
again.
actually, I think the important question is like this. Then, for example, I want to merge my feature to development, but suddenly
Okay.
there is conflict, right?
Mhm.
I'm not really aware of the feature that other people are doing. How do I resolve the conflict, or just accept incoming changes?
Well, when is a conflict with your own code, you will have to see exactly if the conflict if, like implies a new feature. Usually this shouldn't happen.
Yes.
Okay. Usually this shouldn't happen if you work on a feature and the other person is working on a feature. The chances to be the same line of
Yeah,
code
the same
for
line of code.
everyone, it's quite, how should I say, it's quite impossible.
Yeah, but
Probably it's just like
supposedly, right?
indentation,
Yeah,
like there is like another space,
yeah.
you know, on the line, then yeah, but you will have
Except
to see
both.
exactly,
Yeah.
but you will have to see exactly what's causing the conflict, what new code is being written. And if you cannot solve it because, okay, somebody is working on a feature which is like conflicted with my feature, then you have to discuss with the person like, hey man, look what's going on.
I see. Yeah, yeah. That's what I face. Like, for example, previously, my feature has no conflict with master, and then when I'm about to pull it to development, there is a conflict. But then all the features that are conflicting are not with my files, so
Mhm.
I'm afraid that I will overwrite people's code as well.
No. When it's something like that, you will have to discuss with the person that's working
Yeah.
on a feature. Usually, this shouldn't happen. It's like it's very less likely to work on the same file on the same line of code. Only if you're doing the same feature. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Previously, the conflict with Zio's feature is not in the same file, but it's just there's a conflict with my file with master.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Well,
I don't know
i-
which one is correct.
well, you have to. I mean, when is a
Yeah.
conflict, you will have to see exactly what's on your side and what's on the server side. What's
Yeah.
the difference? What's exactly the difference?
Yeah. Then you have to have visibility on the that part of code as well. Then.
Solving a conflict is not so complicated. I mean, when I'm having another conflict, I can just like screenshot it and show you guys how I'm doing it.
Mm. But this is a project that you're working alone or with a team.
Which one?
Like the one that you're going to show us. Because if I'm
No,
making
no,
the
no.
whole
On
picture
on
alone,
bigger,
yes,
on bigger.
I'm bigger.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. When I
Okay.
was working on the back end, I was also having a few conflicts,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it wasn't on the same line of code. It was like a bit of indentation because I'm using was that prettier
Pretty fire. Yeah.
and
Prettier. Yeah.
yeah, prettier, and then I'm refactoring the stuff, and then I'm
Yeah,
getting a conflict because on the server is like a different indentation
different
than the other.
indentation.
So oh my god, I have to go this 3,000 line of code.
Yeah, yeah. That's the two different approach actually, Chris. What do you think? Back to you.
Actually, because actually what Dan's mentioned, like feature to development, feature to staging, feature to master, is actually being implemented right now, right? Because we are only like we solve several problems already because we have conflicts. But the initial idea why we use this practice because we are developing multiple feature at once in development. So those linear path that you have to go development to staging, staging to master is actually not really suitable right now. So basically, what you can do from my perspective is yeah we can still stick with this one, but we just need to be aware more about the communication between the conflicts. So just like what Dan said, like if we need to understand the future conflict as well, and we need to discuss with other member. But mm, that's from my side. See, to be honest, like we still can like use this practice as well. Okay. Um, then I just want to make sure about the like. Do we need to clear our staging and development branch actually?
And from time to time, it's good to like keep like a clean manner. But it's not that important. But from time to time, yeah, it should be done. It's recommended.
Oh, okay. Okay then. I will have like I'm going to talk about Kabayo for this. I think we can like clean it. Actually, we can try to clean it once right now, but not like in once a month, but once in a time. Uh,
Well, make sure there are no other features that are
yep,
being worked on.
yep.
That's the most important because if you clean development when two people are working on their own, you can
Mm,
just like cancel their testing.
yeah, yeah. Actually, we are going to work on clean this for the front end first, not the development on the back end, but front end first because the front end is actually pretty like all the feature already implemented in a way. So if we want to start, we will start with the front end first before the back end, actually. Yep, I think that's it. Yeah. So we are going to agree with this. We are going to stick with this practice, basically, and we are going to clean up our like staging and development once at a time, but not like once a month, I think. And we will start it by our front end, basically, our bigger front end. Do you guys have any additional questions? By the way, hello Zio, are you there? Oh, it's Zay. Oh my God, it's not Zio. Hello Zay. It's it's Z, right? I thought it was
Yeah,
Zio. Okay, how you doing, Zay?
great, great. Thanks for asking.
Okay, let's continue then. Yeah. Let's. I think that's at the end of our discussion. Do you guys have any topic to discuss before we move on to SL report? Nope. Okay, let's move on to SL report then. First, our main website. Let's see whether it's been updated or not. June 24th. I think there's no update regarding the Swift SL report from Zio, but in the sync up in 24th of June, there's two projects I think about property calculation. So the ongoing list is actually make new webhook to save to Google Sheet, and this will not be shown in MMP page, rather it will be shown in the new pre-leads page. And the pricing table only shows bold title. To show details, users have to click on E button besides the title. Okay. I think that's it first for the this funnel. Yeah, June 22. This is also not been updated. Okay. Moving on to mobile app first. Maybe to Nadia. Nadia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, thank you. So what is it? Mobile app. Okay, so for the key performance indicator, up to June 29, 2021, so we have acquired around 54 users. So there's like 8 users increase for this week, and also for the engagement. The total engagement, this is the data that we got it from Firebase. So the cumulative engagement for this week is 807. There's only slight like 7 change. It's only 7 change. And also for the engagement itself on the event, what is it like page? For the booking page, there's 2.5% increase compared to last week, and also for the booking details, they're like 3.2% increase. Accounting page, 11% increase. This usually coming from the notification payout, and also the profile page, 5%, 5.7 increase. The notification click is 6.4 increase, and the not set part is actually coming from the what is like the total page that's still not yet defined before. That's why it's actually decreasing. Okay, and also for the goal itself, it's our goal is for the user for to like updating their journey. But for this week, there's a decrease, one decrease, even change. That's it for the KPI, and also the next one is for the SLA report. Okay, starting from the iOS notification, because for now we will focus more on the app release for the iOS part. So the dev will do configuration to set up notification, such as Firebase and so on for the iOS part. And also for the internal notes, uh, it's already updated. And also we did some what is iteration, upgraded the with in-app view PDF, because previously when we click the file, it will like download the PDF, and user will need to open it outside the app. But now with the new upgrade, we can just click the app, the file, the PDF file, and then view the PDF. The testing is done, and we just need to update it to Play Store. And the next upcoming are the pop-up notification for latest update, and also for fixing the missing property pictures. And also the next one, the process optimization for the Android part is notification upgrade. It's done, we already tested, and we just need to do some PR merge into production backend, but need Kabayu, waiting for Kabayu actually. And the next one is the App Store release. We just discussed it today, that we will need to set up or like do some configuration for the listing, like filling up information, the graphics, and so on and so on. And also the dev, Chris will do, what is it? Like set up as well for the uploading the app. So yeah, that's the update for me. Thank you. Back to you. Is there any question perhaps for everyone?
Yep, is there any questions regarding this campaign? All good. If all good, then we need to move to another one. So basically, the next one is bigger. So for this week report, for problem solving, it's actually about step details on revenue projection project. So this week we already completed the back end and front end development. We just need a bit both updates in back end and front end to handle a bit of bugs, unhandled states basically, and it should be ready. The backend is already in the development server, yet the front end is still on the local branch, and it had been pushed to commit to the Realm repository, but after a bit of tweak, it will available on the development branch. And I think today we can like PR the front end to development actually for this. So it's already everything almost done for the step details on revenue projection. As for the second, for problem solving is property details. Oh, I think I mistaken this. Yeah, should be like the sticky bar, not this property details from on partner onboarding step. Please, I'm really sorry for this. So actually, this one is for sticky notification bar. So we want to increase the awareness of our partner that our mobile application Bifigo is available to be downloaded on Google Play Store. So the activity for this week is actually to launch the changes, the updates basically, to both staging and production. And probably confirming to Coffee is already in staging and production, ya, Ko, ya?
Already.
Already, right? Okay. How we are going to do the itu ya? Impact measurement and so on, probably to put on the
Okay.
product success.
Okay, so actually, I just have discussion with Kawayu on the card actually,
Mhm.
and so how are we going to detect it? Is through, in the Play Store console, they have some kind of feature to detect where is the source coming for the user acquisition or like the listing acquisition, whether people download it directly from searching through Google Play Store or like through
A
other
link.
third-party links. Yeah, and what we're going to do is that we're going to make it detected by using that UTM source on the link. So we're gonna put the UTM source on the link that we put on the beaker so that it can be detected in the Google Play console.
Okay, noted then.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
it's
Fidi, maybe to Fidi. Do you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, like Google Analytics sources gitu kan.
Yep, the UTM sources. Yep.
Mhm.
so it's going to be on the product success stage already, yeah. Then
Yeah, I think so.
okay, okay. Let me update it later, yeah. Okay, thank you, Nadia and Kofidi for this. So next one is actually for process optimization. So this is a property details form on partner onboarding steps. So basically, this we want marketing need to fast track partner onboarding process and the property details data basically. So I think last week actually we complete the PRD for UI UX plan and develop and slightly in a development plan, and Amelia actually who are the one made the progress for UI UX planning and execution. So yep, we are still in the designing stage and need the. I think. Does anyone have the visibility on this? Yeah, about Amelia's works.
Okay, maybe I can give some updates. So for the design part, the prototype is done and it's currently been testing by users and also the client for the project. And she already got feedback regarding the prototypes and will do some how is it like improvement from the feedback that she got it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nadia, for confirming that. Okay, let's move on to. Oh my God, bugs. There's a lot of bugs coming this week actually. Like from Nadia, from other people, especially Sasha. Sasha did a lot of bug requests basically regarding bookings and so on and so forth. And also, I actually need a lot of help. So guys, if you have like a bit free time, please consider to help me solving these bugs as well. Like literally, I'm in danger. So most of the bugs coming last week is from undetected booking in our bigger. So there are some cases when, for example, like Airbnb booking. Probably I want to like make sure to coffee DC. Kok jadi there's so many cases when we have a confirmed booking from Airbnb, but we don't receive the email for it. Is it like rare case or because I received like two or three of them?
Email?
Yeah, email
Booking
confirmation.
confirm?
Yeah, booking confirm email.
Already check in the email?
Yep, I already asked Kabar to help me to check it.
And then Kabayu said what?
No, there's none. And also, I also already contact HR team just like Sasha,
Uh,
Andre, and Maria regarding this
uh,
as well. So the booking is there in the Airbnb, but
yeah,
there's no
I
like.
mean, what did Kabayu said?
At the end, I just Kabayu said, let's
What?
create manually. See,
I see. Uh, Usually, is there any pattern? Usually, the one that I recognize is the one that doesn't have any email is last minute bookings.
yeah, actually like last minute bookings, Iko.
Yeah, that is an issue. Can we raise this to Airbnb?
Sure, if we can, right? We can, right?
Yeah, I will meet Airbnb tomorrow, I think, or Thursday. I will raise this issue as well. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
Thursday actually.
okay. Please help with this ya, Ko ya, okay gitu ya.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and also this is also I think last minute booking as well. I'm not sure about this, but it's from booking.com.
Okay.
So actually in this case Talkit um, Tokit didn't forward the data to Integromat.
You seen the logs already?
Logs of which
Tokit
one?
from Tokit.
Nah, there's a logs in the settings on automation, like oh.
The Tokit actually send the forward the email to yeah, Integromat and also parser. Is it sent to parser?
Uh,
But for parser, it's not parse. It's only save. It's just an indication that the trigger is actually triggered, but it's
I'm
not
not.
actually parsed.
Yep, I'm not sure about the parser one, but I have checked the Integromat. All of them I have searched in this interval date gitu kan.
Mhm.
For example, like in 24th, and I checked all the like 23 and 23 and 25. There's none for this kind of for this exact booking ID.
Okay. Let's check in the parser first, and then if there's
Yep.
none, then let's confirm with Tokit as well.
Okay then. I will have a further discussion with you, Eko, regarding
Yes,
this.
let's allocate some time to clean up, yeah.
Okay,
Clean up
this
again.
this is going
We
to declutter a lot of things
yeah, we
anyway.
clean up, yeah.
Ini we or coffee D nih. No. Just kidding. That's it from bigger campaign.
Actually, I have a
Uh,
question then.
yep. Please go.
I think the urgent one is regarding the reviews. What did
Yeah.
Bayu said regarding the reviews?
Yeah, I actually want to ask about you in our meeting in the bigger sync up, but since Kabayo is not available, I will also have a sub discussion with him regarding this.
Okay, because yeah, the recorded review since the early June is like
Yep.
almost zero.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an issue as well because
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that are dependent on it.
Yep. I've seen the scenario and so on first, you guys.
Yeah, there is
So,
about 140 ish, yeah, that is
Yep.
stuck in the queue.
Yep. I'll make a sub discussion for this ya, Ko, ya, with you and
Yup.
Kabayu.
Sure.
Okay, that's it for bigger. Does anyone have any questions regarding this campaign?
Yep, me.
Yep.
What was I going to say? Okay, so we can see that we have a lot of bugs here, right? What is the mechanism like to make sure that all the bugs? I mean, all the bugs are like a week or 2 weeks ago. Like, how do we make sure that all the bugs are fixed? And then, yeah.
Got any idea, everyone? Actually, we need to like, from my perspective, I think we need a schedule like how many hours a day or like a week that we want to like set to only bug fixing. To be honest, in this case, if the bugs is so many like this, because there's so many different things going on as well, like for example, like a bug will tied with a feature like A feature or maybe B feature, and the other is like F feature and so on and so forth. See. Oh, do you have any suggestion idea for this?
I don't have any suggestions for the technical side actually.
Do you do other people have any suggestion for this? Like,
Oh wait, but maybe my question would be, who managing the bug right now?
I think me, and sometimes Coffee D as well, helping me actually.
And I think Kabayo also.
Yeah,
take
Kabayo
some,
also.
Yeah.
Kabayo also takes
okay.
some bug.
Okay, because I will only help to push people to fix the bugs.
Yeah, no problem. We need more pusher and doer actually. We need more doer.
Yep. Okay, back to the chair.
Okay, so once again, guys, if you have like more bandwidth, especially for developer, please help us to like bug fixing or something. There, we we urgently need this actually. So yeah, that's for bigger. Let's move on like to internal tools. So basically, for internal tools, last week I don't have like because I'm the last week I don't really do any activities for this campaign. But I'm already scheduling a meeting with Kak Nadine to like um, solve an issue regarding call hippo basically. So I will give more updates regarding this later on. Maybe move on to Redash campaign to Coffee D.
Not much update regarding the SLA for the data. That's actually the past last week one. The current one is still in the description.
Oh,
For
okay.
platform optimization, it has moved to the development. I'm trying to. It's already running in the Flash server is already running, but only the WSGI configuration that is not running because if you access it locally in the server, it works. There's some issue with the .env, but I think I can manage it. I just spent like a little time to try it out. And but then for the data acquisition, still on the ideation stage. Actually, the ideation stage is already like discuss the like the methodology and stuff like that. But I don't know if we have to make it formal and make a PRD. Then yeah, that's the thing as well. But the developer is already aware. It's just Chris already aware of what to do actually. In each of the stage, we already discussed about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably just leave the project management for the data acquisition part, ya, Ko, ya. Reach me out as well.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you, Kofidi, for the updates. Does anyone have any questions for this first?
Yep, me.
Oh.
Fidi, how is the discovery part for the what is it? The Redash campaign.
Discover part.
Yeah,
You mean
discovery
the
part.
empathize part?
No. Like I mean, like how's the request, and also did you found the
Oh,
projects by yourself, or how's
some
it?
like in for the accessing employee location. Actually, Mr. Jing reached out to Chris. So that's a request. But then not through the BI request tools report. For the initialized Flash server, it's also like, some I think Mr. Jig as well mentioned that Flash is Flash lagi Redash is slow, so that's the project as well. So usually more often than not, it's from other people discover, not really me selling.
I
Previously,
see.
also the HR thing is also from HR reach out to me and I make the project.
I see. Okay, thank you, Fidi.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any more, guys? If not, then let's continue. I think this is the last one. So for backend API, I'm still not updated this year. So basically, we have a lot of discussion yesterday with Zay and Dan as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, is it correct?
Yes, it's very
Yes,
correct.
yes, it's code
Yep.
review, right? Oh my god! So actually, we Zay already like completed the skeleton basically, and had shown me and then regarding the skeleton that he had made. It just we need to improve several things in that skeleton. So separate like totally business logic to a service, not a controller, and also research more integration and unit testing, as well as the documentation. As for now, we are trying to look for like Swagger as a solution for the documentation to be added up in the Node.js itself, basically. Um, Actually, that's it. First, I will complete the what is it the updates as well here because I haven't like give the updates like formally here. But yeah, I think that's all from my side. Do you guys have any like questions for this?
Nope.
Nope. All good.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I think that's all. I think for this one. Do you guys has anything to add anymore or something before we end the session? Because it's almost done. Aduh, jadi awkward banget nih.
No. No, all good for me. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay. If not, then thank you everyone for coming to this scrum. Like, hopefully, like, we hope for the recovery of our um, fellow members, and also like have a nice day, everyone.
Have a nice day, guys.
Okay, have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Everyone.
Have a
Bye
nice
bye.
day.
Stop recording dulu, Ko.
Wait a minute.
You good, Ko?